Starting with Google's medical AI chatbot is already being tested in hospitals. The Mayo Clinic has reportedly been testing the system since April. Google's MedPalm 2, an AI tool designed to answer questions about medical information, has been in testing at Mayo Clinic Research Hospital, among others, since April. As we just stated in the title. Good job, article writer. So this is a variant of Palm 2, which was announced at Google I/O in May this year. Palm 2 is the language basically running Google's Bard, but this is more specifically for medical information. So, what does MedPalm 2 really do? It's meant to help diagnose. You put in symptoms, you give it symptoms. It goes, hey, this might be your issue here. This is what we would do. And to do that, it basically is going and not quite that accurate because MedPalm 2 still suffers from the accuracy issues we've been seeing in most large language models. Now, imagine if your doctor hallucinates your symptoms, makes up a new disease, and then diagnose you with something that is the first ever because it's not even real. Because that's what current AI models do, is hallucinate. But still, in almost every other metric other than accuracy issues we're seeing large language models and irrelevant information provided by it, in every other metric, such as showing evidence of reasoning, conscientious supported answers, or showing no sign of incorrect comprehension, it performed just about as well as the actual doctors themselves. So the real takeaway is the AI is not perfect. It's still inaccurate and not always right. And still a lot of medical stuff is guesswork. So it's still just as good as our normal doctors anyways. That's not entirely, but you get the point. So according to Google Senior Research Director Greg Corrado, says that Palm 2 is still in its early stages. While he wouldn't want it to be part of his own family's healthcare journey, so the guy running the program is like, nah, I will pass on this. But for everyone else, let's get it. Take it as he says it, basically, because he believes that this will take place of healthcare where AI can potentially be beneficial and expand, them by tenfold. Basically, the idea being that maybe as of right now, it's not super useful, but at some point you put your symptoms in before you go to the doctor. It's able to spit out hey, these are probably what we're looking for here. These are kind of the diseases I think it could be based off what's been said. These are the most common. Help diagnose you a little bit quicker than a person would. And maybe the person's just got to come fact check the machine. Otherwise, terrifying. Also, even more terrifying, this means Google is having access to your health records because why not? I don't know how that all works for sure, but it'll be cool when it gets there, but the road to get there is going to be weird. And also, you already hate giving away information to people as it is. Why would you want to willingly give your healthcare information away to companies like Google? I mean, at least in Apple's case, you at least know they tried to care about your privacy and have done a fairly good job up to this point. So there's a little bit of backing there, but at the end of the day, Google doesn't have that. So we'll see what happens.